What's up, guys? Here I am at Tahquitz High School with Antoine Sullivan, who plays not just one, but two sports, actually. So you play football as well as basketball. So let's talk about that sort of adjustment that you make when going from football season to basketball season. How does it really prepare you?
So basically, when I'm on the football field, it's just, carrying over leadership for my team, staying in condition and be able to just transform to basketball, staying with the type of condition I have for both football and basketball, and then bring my leadership from football over to basketball as well with a young team.
Now, of course, you are a junior here, but as you mentioned, you have a lot of leadership skills coming on very quickly, and you have a lot of colleges that are going to start looking at you pretty soon. So what are you looking for in a college when you have to make that final decision?
Basically, just being able to show interest in me and them wanting me to play for them, and just be able to show they got a family and their sport and be able to build a brotherhood of their sports.
You mentioned that you are a leader of both teams, of course, but how would you describe your leadership style? How do you go out there and lead both teams?
I like to football. I like to be more aggressive with certain players because that motivates them to go out and play their best. But also in basketball, some players you got to be a little come at them easy and be able to talk to them, get in their head and be able to perform at their best also.
Now, you mentioned how to motivate other players, but let's talk about yourself. How do you go out there, whether it be out here when you're playing basketball or on the football field? How do you manage to stay so motivated?
Just being able to put on for my family and the city and, representing Tahquitz proudly and just being able to play full 100% and even more for my team.
Speaking of Tahquitz here, how would you describe the culture at this school?
We like to we're like a sports school, A lot of people like to watch our teams do good and cheer us on around here.
Inform us on what have been some of your favorite memories, just any memories that really stand out to yourself.
Just being able to, compete at some memories at the end of games, being able to compete at the end and make games close, and even as us, we like to fight to the very end. And even if the game is just out of hand, we continue to fight, and that's a memory as itself is just all together.
Definitely. Now here you are, league play is approaching very quickly actually. It's coming up this week. Now what are you guys going to be working on in this final month for you guys?
Just being able to be competitive in league, knowing that we can play with anybody in this league and actually take this one home.
Now let's just finish off on what are a couple goals for, not only for Tahquitz here as a team, but for yourself most importantly.
Well, first I would like to talk about my team is we got banners up here. We want to go ahead and add a 2018-2019 league play here. And for myself, just being able to, get off first all league and, just play good for my team and play, make my team better.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
That's all for this Top Recruit.